Hello everybody, welcome in. Emperor Bubbles is here and we're back with Total War League. Not the Siege League, Total War League is returned. We just got done with a blessed night of battles on twitch.tv/curvebubbles where I am streaming every single, well almost every single night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Hope to see you guys there. But today it is Asseror as Arverni going up against Arash, who is Galatia, and first things first, they definitely used the wrong map. These are not the right coordinates. I don't know how they didn't suspect a thing, but they didn't. So anyways, Asseror, I believe Asseror only has one win this season, so he really needs a win against Arash. Arash sitting at 3, I think he's actually 2 and 3 at this moment of this battle. But let's look at our Arverni and Asseror. Arverni is Asseror, Galatia is Arash. I don't know why I'm side to side like that, but here is Arverni. He's got 4 Celt Slingers. Looks like 2 Levy Freemen on the sides. His contingents of the horses. He's got 2 Heavy Horse, 1 Noble Horse General. The Chosen Swordsman. He's got 3. We got Oath Sword in the center, 4 Chosen, 5 and 6. With a 7th on the right flank, 2 Celt Warriors. Let's just pause it really quick. Here's Galatia, 3 Horse Skirmishers, bringing the damage to the center with some Celt Slingers, 4 of them, so matching their Arverni Slingers. Then the melee damage. He's got the Galatian Legionaries, of course. This is one of the best cost-effective melee units in the game. Got 3 of them, there's 3 more, so 6 total. 2 Levy Freemen, oh, never mind, 1 Levy Freeman, 3 Naked Warriors, 2 Cappadocian, and the Noble Horse General. I believe Galatia can only bring 2 Cappadocian, so he's maxing out his cavalry, he's maxing out his contingent, as I'm still stunned that these guys were like, okay, you know what, oh, there's a hill? Let's just kill it. This must be the right map. I would never pick a hill, you fools. You fools, but they fought on. They continue onward as Asseror with a distinct advantage going into the battle. Look at the hill. It's quite, you know, it's not that noticeable, but it's definitely a hill. Definitely has the uphill advantage. So Arash working against not only a very tough opponent and Asseror, who is a 3-time champion of Total War League, he's also working against the height. The actual map is completely flat, no trees. We're trying to find, you know, the proper map. It reminds me a lot of Nemotasena, but this is a week 3 battle. We're trying to get all the battles done by next week. We'll see if we can. It's going to be quite the task for sure. We'd like to get the playoffs going as soon as possible. The Emperor actually just fought a battle tonight. I mean, I almost had him. I was facing Willem. I almost had him, just a mistake. It's kind of like a not a micro mistake. There were some micro mistakes, but more of a macro mistake. Just my strategy, a strategic mistake. That's not the battle we're focused on. We're focused on this one. Galatia getting in some nice skirm as the Celt Warriors of Asseror throw and lose the Pilum. Now the Slingers have turned. Looks like they did take some damage. I'm curious if that was from melee or from the Pilum of the enemy. So those Horse Skirmishers losing 20 men. 20 men down. Now the Celt Slingers pushing back. There's 12 minutes on the clock. We're probably going to take a decent bit amount of time for these fighters to get involved. But I also just want to say, guys, thank you for all the support on that Total War League Siege video. Massive support, massive glory, massive honor. I appreciate you guys enjoyed it. It makes me happy. It's good stuff. Definitely more to come, so keep your eyes peeled as the Slingers still just defending off against those Horse Skirmishers. This Horse Skirmisher has baited 1 Pilum from a Celt Warrior, looking to get a second bait. As in they come again. Even Levy Freeman. He gets them, so another waste for Asseror. That's at least 2 Pilum that we know of that have been wasted. As now they want, oh, I thought they're going in for the melee. They don't. They're shooting the Slingers. Maybe this is what I should have done in my battle. Maybe shoot the Slingers. Shame. Big shame indeed. As it looks like, okay, the animation looked a little bit bugged there, but they do get the Pilum off, and they do hit at least what was that, 6 to 10? I don't know how many were killed before, but they do take some damage, as now the melee a bit of a shift for Arash. Arash, if you don't remember from earlier, a little bit of a controversy there. Lost one battle even though he's a solid fighter and said, I'm out. But this is his grand return. It's the return of not the king, but of the blessed man. Praise be. As in again they go. The chosen swordsmen have a... They could potentially try to another pillow. Sarah recognizes that one, so good recognition. Not taking the damage as he, once again, Sarah has the high ground. I think, what is that, Star Wars Obi-Wan? Not a Star Wars guy, but I kind of know that quote. Praise be. Praise be indeed, as there's the exchange of the slinger fire. So the thing here is that Arverni with the height advantage, it's going to be extremely tough for Galatia to do much to their slingers. It's crazy how much hill impacts your slingers and your arrows. I don't know if it actually affects arrows as much, but definitely for slingers. If the slingers are shooting uphill, good luck. Going to be a lot of damage. As Arverni with a bit of a push at the front, Galatia retreating themselves. So they say, you know what, there's a 60-minute timer. I don't really need to go quite yet. I'll take my time. Keep up the harassment in the back. As these Skirmish have 14 kills, 33 and 27. So already, Arash making good use of those men. We'll take a peek at the slingers. 0-0. 22-17, so two of them, I think those guys were kind of watching the front here, but those two, decent kills, especially for what you're spending on them. Not spending much to get the damage. Some slingers shooting in on the Galatian legionaries. Again, a bit of a skirm battle. Quite different than what we've seen in past battles. Usually, you know, only a few minutes of skirming. This one has already seen 5 minutes. 5 blessed minutes of skirming. There's now some shifts in movement. Sarah and Arverni pushing in. As here comes Galatia timing the cavalry charge. Uh-oh. No counter charge, no plum. Looks like confusion. And the Cappadocia get a clean of as charges you can get as Vercingetorix has been used. Attack has been boosted for Arverni. See what Galatia does here. Some units do accept the melee, some denying it. Now Arverni's slingers targeting the Cappadocia down to 49, but a heavy horse strewn aside. They are dead. Only 2 kills. Wait. I thought that's a noble horse. That is just a heavy horse. Heavy horse down. So a Sarah down a cavalry unit. As the Vercingetorix general ability has been used. Always fun and nice to see something a little bit different. Usually we just see a battle rhythm and a second wind. As in come another Cappadocian charge. That's a lot of damage. So the damage the damage being dealt again, a beautiful charge. But this time, with the Cappadocian, no melee to follow up. There's a huge left flank opening up for a Sarah. As here comes a Levy Freeman Pilum into the general, connecting and killing 7. Killing 7 there as a legionary in as well. I think this chosen swordsman can come give some respite. As one slinger down for a Sarah. Levy Freeman now, another opening here. Cappadocian run, as do the slingers. So for now, those slingers of Galatia not going to be a factor as the chosen swords get flanked and hit by the naked warriors. Great find from a Sarah. That's a lot of damage. But now Unity has been used. Morale boost is up for Arverni. Is that a bit early? Potentially. But not looking good here as those chosen sword for Arverni and a Sarah now being rocked from both sides. So they need to do something about that. But the slingers, okay, they have, you know, where one thing opens, or where one door closes, another door opens. Praise be. Classic saying. As those slingers finding the backs of those Galatian legionaries. Now Unity The morale is boosted, but for how long, that is the question. This looks like they want to rout. They say, yeah, it's time for me to go. Look at this massive blob up here. Looks like Galatia controlling this. That is certainly a lot of damage. I think I saw 3 Arverni routes as the Cappadocian and the Galatian Legionaries strong 91 and 60. So the big damage being dealt there. Those slingers now, they're going to have some trouble. Cappadocian are close. So we do have some blinking banners. Looks like Galatia finally routing that Levy Freeman who was harassing the slingers. But a 4-slinger control for Galatia. Now the pressure being mounted. Arash says, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. Here I come. As he engages with the big hits on the Noble Horse General for Arverni. Cappadocia. Those horses trying to go hard. 33. They do have the numbers advantage. And soon they'll be aided by these Galatian Legionaries. So something to note, looks like Arverni still has the 4 slingers. So that is blessed. That is blessed as the Celt Warriors trying to get in. We'll see what's happening here. Cappadocian winning that engagement. Here comes a heavy horse. They're in. That man got slaughtered. That's a lot of damage. So there goes the Arverni General. The General has been killed. Arverni General down. Galatia's General still kicking, but we do see routes from everywhere. It's almost as if the Galatia General is routing. You saw those banners blink for Galatia. But look at this. Nearly a full Cappadocian. They outclass those heavy horse as they're choosing to go after the chosen swords instead. Finding their mans. That guy got hit bigly indeed. Heavy horse said, this is my time to shine. Gotta get in, gotta protect. So a melee update. Oathsworn engaged on the Legionaries. 39 Legionaries there. The Oathsworn should eventually come out on top. Noble Horse General still alive for Galatia. And the Cappadocian, 42 Cappadocian. Only 1 Cav for Sarah, as is 4 slingers now. Being pushed by a Cav and the Galatian Legionary as they are in. Finding and connecting. With the slingers, Arash Royal not letting the hill affect him. Is now the General shifting off, taking care of business, taking care of the slingers. He wants and he needs a victory. He wants to get to those playoffs. 4 wins is your key number. If you get 4 wins, you are moving on to the playoffs 100%. Unless the Emperor's calculations were incorrect. I think that's how it's going to work out. It looks like those slingers being relentlessly pursued. It is looking good for Galatia. 4 slingers. Just guys, these 33 heavy horse to worry about. We'll see if Asseror's going to go straight to the slingers. He is, and look at the damage being dealt. 28. They started at, I think, 32. Already lost 8. See what they lie at when they connect. 22, so losing about 10. As now they finally connect. Finally finding those slingers. Needs to even up the battle by killing those slingers. 54 the chosen sword, 54 Oathsworn, but anytime you have a horse left, and especially the noble horse, you're going to be doing very well. As the heavy horse at 17, trying to get this last slinger, but still under immense pressure. They're being fired upon. It says 16 left, but where are they? There they are. Finally, we can see them trying to open up the slingers. Big H! Oh my god! I've got crushed. His beautiful mustache crushed. That's almost as good as the Emperor's mustache. Getting absolutely crushed there. Hitting the ground hard. He's going to the afterlife, going up to Hades. Or to whichever god he pleases. Sarah needed to do something there. Noble horse too strong. The 53 chosen sword, 50 Oathsworn. But the slinger's still standing. We have 1 minute and 15 seconds on the clock. And it looks like still all 4 Galatian slingers still kicking, still going, still slaughtering. And now they will pick apart the cavalry first, and then whichever unit they please. Probably the Oathsworn, who are exhausted. Even the slinger. You get the slinger, then probably just a guaranteed victory there at that point. Oh, wait a minute. Kill slingers. Getting a little bit spooked. Not sure if the Galatian general was killed. Not sure when that general died, but he is dead. So this is teetering. Could potentially go either way as the slingers shooting the noble horse. 30 seconds going. A big risk of the general. There's a chosen sword route. Maneuvering, a beautiful maneuvership, finding the gap and hitting the slingers, getting in, causing the damage. So now there's just the Oathsworn. The slingers have been hit. They've been connected with Oathsworn in to the headhunt, but not enough. Arash Royal picking up his victory, and his quest for the playoffs continue as it is finished. A glorious battle to the bitter end. Only a few units still standing on the wrong map. It does not matter for Asseror the height advantage. He still is taking a defeat. He needs to lick his wounds and get back into the next battle, because we've actually seen we have some results from Total War League. We're trying to get them out, you know, day by day, get through all those games, but some interesting happenings in the Empire. There's some winners that we never thought would be winning. If he's watched this video, praise be to you. I won't say who, no spoilers, but there you go. Arash's Skirm Cav putting up good numbers, the Cappadocian as well, and the Noble Horse. I think, you know, the big turn here, those Heavy Horse for Arverni, 3 kills. They just didn't, they went to the Skirm Cav and were basically sacrificed, and that was it. Well, it wasn't it, but it was going to be very tough to come back from that, especially when you just have 3 cavalry. Last fighters, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, and even if you didn't, like, comment, and subscribe. Boost the YouTube algorithm for the Emperor and for our blessed Empire. Alas, glory be upon thee, and glory to the Empire.